Всем привет! Мы продолжаем наше путешествие по миру Dragon Age и переходим к основным миссиям. Второстепенные я не записываю, прохожу отдельно. Итак, поехали, смотрим наши миссии. Так, ну начнем с первой. Опасность не миновала. Вернуться в церковь убежища.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Так, ну что, выберем.
At least we know the Chantry is no longer a threat to us.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Так, ну что, с кем мы первее встретимся? Ну, давайте начнем с храмовников.
I think the Templars are worth investigating.
I agree. What could the Lord Seeker be up to?
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
It does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Так, ну что, у нас добавилось основное задание. Это найти Блэквелла во внутренних землях. Ну, давайте, наверное, посмотрим, что у нас там с храмовниками. О, мы получили уровень. Жаль, надо, наверное, с левой ветки, с левой стороны теперь все разведывать. Точнее, открывать. Блин. Ну да, скорее всего, по кругу пойти не получится. Надо теперь слева открывать все скиллы. Ну да ладно. Так, что у нас с тамплиерами? Ой, тамплиерами. Извините. Храмовниками. Так, тут не видно, где это задание находится. Ага, вставку командования. Это, скорее всего, сюда. Так, я еще не совсем разобрался с этой картой тактической.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion.
Давайте
I'll take what I
развивать
can find.
войска наши. Так, если развить метод Масачи, мы получим 5% к опыту. Так, а здесь за открытую запись кодекса. Ну, давайте, наверное, к опыту возьмем. Рыцарская закалка. Умение правильно распределить. Так. А, нет, ну нам это не надо. Давайте разовьем вот это. Так, ну тут у нас уже все закрыто. Ладно. Переходим на карту мира. Так, будем смотреть, что здесь у нас. Так, завершено. Связаться с наемниками. Так, влияние у нас 23. И, походу, для исследований разных нам понадобится тоже влияние. То есть это будет минус 4 влияния. Так, давайте посмотрим на правую сторону Ферриленд. Так, я так не пойму, где у нас основная миссия. Ого, целых 106 золота, что ли, мы заработали. Не густо. Ну ладно, давайте тогда во внутренние земли найдем серого стража. Так, не совсем понимаю, но давайте перейдем на культ Андрасты. Так, что у нас здесь? Ага, полезно для Инквизиции. 11 минут. Сторожевые вышки, это которые мы открывали местность.
All right.
Let us begin.
Так, всех распределили. Так, исследуем. Так, ну давайте изучим этот храм. Возьмем эту разбойницу новую, которую мы нашли. Ну и всех остальных стареньких возьмем.
Come to join us at the oasis? It's actually quite the sight. It and the temple are further in.
Надеюсь, здесь нашего уровня хватит.
Have you learned anything more about the temple?
Honestly, I don't like the feel of the place. No one does.
Why not?
Couldn't say. It's just a feeling.
Anything else I should know?
Not much to tell. A mining company out of Valfremin used to have an interest here, but economies change, and they moved on. Strange the miners never marked the temple on their maps.
Пойдем посмотрим.
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Так, отметим осколки. Так, куда отправимся в первую очередь? Вот у нас главная получается миссия. Ну, пойдем туда попробуем.
Odd that the shards would lead us here.
Опять разлом. Сейчас по разлому поймем, стоит нам здесь оставаться или уходить. Так, надо подлечиться. Так, это мы можем сейчас повысить уровень этой эльфийки. Она у нас с кинжалами. Так, и немного приоденем ее. Так, 9. Так, доспехов нету, ну ладно. Здесь место для лагеря, как раз то, что нам надо.
Nothing to report, sir.
А что это у нас здесь? Шахта какая-то. А где-то наверху, походу, осколок. Так, что-то наша группа не идет за нами. Лестницы, лестницы, ни одного сундучка. Да, можно тут долго бродить по этим лестницам. Давайте еще раз посмотрим, что там за миссия у нас главная. Так, журнал. Угу. Отправляйтесь в ставку командования Инквизиции. Так, ясно. Это надо поговорить с кем-то из своих советников. А меня потянуло сюда. Давайте еще раз попробуем. То вроде пытаемся выполнять основные миссии, а получается все упираемся во второстепенные.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch.
Еще одну миссию добавят.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Так, ну на штормовом берегу мы были вроде. Потом как-нибудь туда отправимся. Так, получается, что поговорить именно в этом помещении не получится.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
Ну какая маска?
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Adar, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
Вот жадный мужик какой.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Так бы и сразу.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
I'm glad for your help. I have a feeling the Inquisition's going to need it.
I do believe you are correct. Tedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker, Pentagast, and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Так, вот опять же показывает какой-то квест. Так, значит, сюда созвать. Ставка командования Инквизиции. Где же она находится? Здесь же, по идее.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Так, ну здесь мы были. Здесь мы поговорили с церковью. Останки церкви. Так, ладно, давайте отправим Лилиану.
Let's see what we have.
Так, что у нас здесь? Культ. Так, это здесь мы выполнили, получили амулет. Так, быстрый переход. Во внутренних землях вроде нам надо найти серого стража. Вот непонятно, где ставка Инквизиции. Вроде как мы находимся здесь. Так, давайте еще посмотрим. Так, значит, защитники справедливости. Храмовники ушли. Так, поговорите с советниками о том, как связаться с храмовниками. Отправляйтесь в ставку командования Инквизиции. Так, здесь у нас ничего. Давайте поищем наших советников. С одним поговорили.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Так, ну а я что, доктор, что ли?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Так, здесь разговоры нам не помогли. Давайте найдем другого советника. Мужика-храмовника.
At least we got Inquisition troops out of Redcliffe, giving those people some real.
Так, на карте их видно или нет?
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Пошутил.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Так, а как же нам найти храмовников, интересно? Так, может, Кассандра что-то знает по этому поводу.
Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know.
Да блин, ну что, издеваетесь?
You said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Так, и с ней разговор нам ничего не дал. Мы до сих пор не знаем, как попасть к храмовникам. Так, а если в Редклифф отправиться? Так, получается, нам надо сюда отправиться. Как же сюда пройти? Попробовать вот здесь обойти, потому что здесь я бродил. С этой стороны находится дракон, если я не ошибаюсь. А здесь прохода нету. Походу здесь проход. Давайте пробовать.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anything we can do, just ask.
Так, попробуем обойти справа. Надеюсь, там проход есть у нас. Кстати, мы уже открыли лошадь, выполнив некоторые квесты. Так, он смотрится на лошади. Напарники сразу пропадают. Вот. Анимация вроде нормальная, но галоп это вообще... Вот так он выглядит. Персонаж как будто монолитный. Могли бы хотя бы его пошатывать немножко. Но с лошадью передвигаться намного удобнее и быстрее, чем пешком бежать. Так, вроде дорога здесь есть. Это уже радует. Так, а здесь у нас ставка магов. А, нет. Здесь у нас разлом. Давайте его закроем. Так, попробуем. А, нет, не получается.
Sarah, was there ever action?
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Так, нам открыли ворота.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
С бывшей великой чародей.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Such an irresponsible use of magic. The mages here are little more than animals.
Вроде туда. Да, давайте глянем. Да, все нормально. Что-то неизвестное там находится. Сократим путь. Будем очищать дома.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. May I help you?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end
Ничего,
up
когда
in
мы
danger
решим
myself.
этот конфликт
I doubt
храмовников и
those
магов,
refugees would risk their
все
lives for a
успокоится.
knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Goodbye.
Такая неотзывчивая. Так, искусные руки. У нас нет такой черты. Так, идем по нашей основной миссии. Красота какая.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Да, странный вопрос.
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
If it wasn't you who invited me here,
Очень
who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Tedasa turning against you?
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Вот подстава какая.
The Divine's corpse is barely cold, and you've already joined the Imperium?
Most of Tedasa blames us for the Divine's death. The Templar attacks grew worse, and we mages had no allies. Either my people made a last stand here in Redcliffe, or we took the only offer of help extended to us. I had to save them. I had no other choice.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Does that mean you'll lend your mages to our cause?
There will have to be.
Кто-то пришил уже мелкого.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
А нет.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this
Парня
another time.
запучило, походу.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Это сынок отдал.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going
Давайте
on here.
сходим. Так, направляемся в церковь. Что-то затевается.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you? Fascinating. How does that work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor, meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
I hope that's less dangerous than it sounds.
More.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target.
Сынок
Expecting the
замаз.
trap is the first step in
Это
turning
уже
it to your
хорошо.
advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Так, давайте пока поищем здесь что-нибудь вкусное. Да, этот получше будет. Только без улучшений. Так, значит, возвращаемся. С магами у нас не получилось, плюс еще узнали, что нам грозит какая-то опасность.
Do we believe that both Alexius's son and apprentice are turning on him? It seems someone wants to trap us either way.
Давайте, наверное, на сегодня закончим, чтобы видео было небольшое и залилось нормально на YouTube. А дальше проходить мы будем, скорее всего, завтра. У меня еще появилось несколько идей по поводу видео, так что ждем. Всем пока.